your will right away.
Nice sound effects.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to center court. Now, to present the most valuable player, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
To the great fans here tonight, to the first-class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates, you are the NBA most valuable player. Congratulations.
Wow. Thank you. It's an honor to receive this award. But first things first, this isn't just me. To the 14 guys on my team, the great coaching staff, you guys made this happen as much as I did. Thank you. But most of all, this is for all of you. It's an honor to receive this award in front of the greatest fans in the world. Your support means so much to me. And of course, Mama, Dad, Yvette, CC. I love you guys. This is for you too. But now, it's time to go out there and win this game.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Ready to go?
You look at the Cavaliers. They're the #1 seed. They'll be tough to handle, no doubt about it.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear so often, their fans, this can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season, to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Amir Johnson is out there with Hill. And it's Young, then it's Paul George, and it's Ellis at shooting guard. And that one's good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Moving against Young. Johnson the screen. The drive by Hill. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Freak. Back to Irving. To the paint. There's Mozgov.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth. Even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Pass to Freak. Takes the three. Ellis with some nice D. The Pacers are gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. On the outside. Ellis outside. 6 to shoot. The Cavaliers pull it in. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Irving. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Here's Young. He feeds it to George. Johnson to screen. And George, here we go. the block. And that's
Can't have another one.
Indiana will reach
Shape up.
possession.
Shape up.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Clock at 2.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Freak. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Freak's got his second bucket tonight.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Hill, a screen on LeBron. Off the screen, and George gets it to go. George has got his first bucket in this one.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Love, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Earlier I spoke with Frank Vogel. You can put coach in the crowd that feels game 1 is the most important game in the series. He said to take the first game on the road would put us in the driver's seat for a mental advantage as well as a home court advantage. Guys?
All right, Doris. Now, here is Young. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Ellis kicks to Young. Pick up by Hill. Young against Irving. Young passes to Hill. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Shoots the three. Ellis can't get that one to fall either.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of. Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
So it's the Pacers now, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Irving against Young. On the wing, Ellis. Again, the miss by Ellis.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Young with no one around. And the shot falls short this time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Freak kicks to Irving. Fires from 18. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
And the basket by Hill.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
There's Freak. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pick up by Hill. 11 feet away, and he nails the jumper. Ellis has got 5.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
In a moment now to show you some of the league's leaders from the regular season. This time, the top rebounders at the small forward position. Paul George on top.
There are plenty way above average.
Well, it's about his instincts. Excellent instincts, and he uses his speed really well to beat bigger guys to the right spots, establish good position, and then haul in those boards.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And the Pacers also making a change. Turner's checked in for Hill. Love against Johnson. Kicks it out to Love. And another miss by Cleveland.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And he gets it to go. George has got his second basket of the night.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Ellis following the basket by Freak. Ellis goes in and the layup falls. Ellis has got 7 points.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
But he stays with it. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Cleveland moving it around. Here's LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Baseline J on the way. The shot, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. And Young kicks to George. There's the pick. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now Irving. He's got 8. Pulls from the top of the key. LeBron James on the wing. Irving dishes to Love. Drains it from beyond the arc. Love's got 5 points so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The drive by Ellis. Cavaliers with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one. A different look now for Cleveland. Varejao comes in for Kevin Love. And Smith subbed in for Irving. The Pacers also changing it up. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for George. C.J. Miles comes in for Monte Ellis. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Young. Iman Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Johnson, and he banks in the layup. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Freak kicks to Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Shumpert. Now the feed to Freak. Off target with his 3. Tries again, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Now here is Hill. No good from outside.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Stuckey.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Pacers trail by 10. Here is Miles. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Stuckey into the lane. That's good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And stolen by Stuckey. And now Stuckey running the floor all by himself.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Freak. Lets it go from deep. And it's Miles with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
Here is Miles. Stuckey into the lane. Shumpert with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And a wide open look for Freak. The long distance three is buried. Freak's got 11 points.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Now, and it's 7 points in the Cavaliers, leading by 8. 20 seconds left in the first. Thompson sets the pick for Shumpert. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Stuckey, and that is good. 14 points for Freak.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Cavaliers lead by 11. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. We sat down with Freak to discuss his MVP season and what winning the award means to him.
It's such a great honor. I never dreamed it could really be me. But, you know, MVP isn't an individual award in my eyes. I owe so much to my teammates, my coaches, my family, and my fans. I'm so grateful for them. I wouldn't be here without them.
Clark, no doubt he put in a truly historic season.
And without question, he's the best player in the league, Kevin. They like the MVP because they follow his lead, and if they're going to win it and get this victory, he's got to play like the MVP.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons put on a show. He finished with 42 points and was a major factor in 2 other categories, on the glass and with his assists, guys. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Irving against Stuckey. Young from outside. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Young's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And the pass to Freak. Mozgov sets a screen for Freak. Down low. Mozgov, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Mozgov's got 6.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Cleveland leading by 14. Dishes to Irving. Plenty of space. The shot no good. And Indiana will come the other way. And George kicks to Stuckey. George with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Takes the 13-footer. That doesn't go either for George. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The kick out to Irving. Dives for it. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Pacers trail by 14. Outside, George. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And LeBron throws it down hard. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Ellis is checked in for Rodney Stuckey. George against James. Mozgov with the steal. The drive by Love. Can't get it to go. Ellis with some nice D. Pacers trail by 16. Puts it up from 15. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Ellis has got 9 points.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Mozgov with the block, and they'll keep possession. Indiana moving it around. Mozgov with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists now tonight. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Irving passes to Freak. Kicks it to Love. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Young outside. The dish to Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Hill sets the screen for Ellis. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Ellis has got 4 points this quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Freak dishes to Mozgov. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pacers trail by 16 from 11 feet away. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Turner. And that's 13 points for Ellis.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Shot from 12. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 14. He dishes it to Irving. They set the pick. It's a pick by Love. The three. LeBron, good. LeBron's got 8 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Back to Young. The kick out to Hill. And it's Ellis penetrating. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got his third rebound on the night. Feeds it to Irving. Freak passes to Mozgov. And here's Freak. He's got 16. Mozgov kicks to Love. Irving double team. Here's Freak. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Freak's got 4 points this quarter. Pacers trail by 19. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Ellis. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Indiana shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Hill.
And what a game for Hill. He's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
For Cleveland, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Amon Shumpert's checked in for Freak. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for the Pacers. And so Thompson nails both of them. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cavaliers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
LeBron, you dominated the backboards. What allowed that to happen?
We know coming into the game it's a very good shooting team, and it's going to be a lot of offensive rebounds at times if they miss shots, and all 5 guys got to get in and help each other defensively and clean up the rebounds. So that was a point of emphasis, and it's good to see that we're doing that so far.
A team effort, no doubt, LeBron. Thank you. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey guys, listen up. We're right where we want to be, but we still got to stay focused. So let's go over some things. First of all, our transition offense has been really clicking, and it made a big difference. Let's keep getting those points on the break. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. We've got a very clear job to do, and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup.
Just absolute domination in this one for Freak. 18 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Irving, and it's Mozgov in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The wide open look for Love. Nails the wide open jump shot. Love's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Cleveland. And Indiana shooting 43% for the game. Young dishes to Ellis. Pick up by Hill. Johnson kicks to George. He used that pick to get in close. George has got 6.
Boy, Montel is showing you he can body up the defender there.
Outside Irving. There's the screen. On the wing, James. Freak sets a screen for James. And they call an illegal screen here. Well, no question the players you see listed here. The assist leaders at small forward were some of the best passers in the league outside the point guard position. LeBron James, number 1.
He just sees the entire floor so well. And from the wing, it's that vision that enables him to penetrate and find the open man in a very crowded area.
You know, I don't think anybody does a better job at pulling off the drive and dish more smoothly than him. He's excellent at drawing defenders to him, and then he delivers that room service dime at just the right time.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Passes it to Freak. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Irving passes to Freak. The rebound by Johnson. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. The Cavaliers leading by 21. LeBron dishes to Freak. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 20 points for Freak.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
And George kicks to Young. Pass to Johnson. Pick up by Hill. Back to Young. George against James. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by George, no good.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Got a piece of it. Mozgov passes to Love. Drops in the layup for 2. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pick up by Hill. And a wide open look here for Ellis. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here's Irving. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Cleveland on defense. Outside, George. Hill, a screen on James. George. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. George has got 8.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
Miller's checked in for the Pacers.
Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Irving kicks to Freak. Back to Irving. Love outside. Shot clock at 5. Mozgov's shot is off. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Outside for George. Young outside. Back to George. Johnson sets the screen for George. Lets it fly. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 4 rebounds in this game. Irving kicks to LeBron. Trying to get open is Mozgov. And James gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Johnson sets the screen for Ellis, and stolen by Love. The Pacers pull it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
And both free throws good from Freak. The Pacers shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Young against Irving. And here's Ellis for 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Pacers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Johnson taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
Well, Amir Johnson in this one, he's got 8 points and a steal.
And he's really put together a nice combination of points at the free throw line, but also getting the assist.
Can you say fundamentals clinic, guys?
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Young against Irving. Young dishes to Ellis. And once again off the mark by Indiana. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. LeBron passes to Freak. No good. So Indiana will take it the other way. And Young, here we go.
Cleveland foul call.
Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-6 run. The tray goes back up. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
The Cavaliers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ellis kicks to Young. He feeds it to George. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 17-6 run. James kicks to Irving, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 16 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
He kicks to Freak. Back to Irving. And Turner with the block. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Ellis with the ball. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Ellis has got 20.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Freak sets a screen for Irving. Here's Mozgov. Pacers with the rebound. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. It's Ellis on the wing. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Irving dishes to Freak. The feed now to Mozgov. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Check out the game from Mozgov. 8 rebounds, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for James. Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. Stuckey comes in for Ellis.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Stuckey into the lane. Good. Stuckey's got 9.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, you got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Cleveland making a change here. Verjau's checked in. Free throw no good for Stuckey.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. Lets a floater go. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Smith outside. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Cleveland, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And the technical free throw is good. The Pacers making a change here. Miles is checked in. The screen from Thompson. It's taken away by Stuckey. And again, Indiana running the floor. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For Indiana, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. The first one falls. Hill, he's checked in for Amir Johnson. And Miles drops them both. Now, here is Smith. He's got 9. Smith on the wing. Out to the right wing. Here's Freak. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 24 points for Freak.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Stuckey outside. 6 to shoot. Off the left rim and out. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And that one's good. Free.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Now Miles. Stuckey outside. And Hill has it in the corner. In the corner, Miles with it. 9 feet out. It's blocked. Pass to Irving. It's Freak, top of the key. Freak sets a screen for Irving. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have the most blocks during the regular season. In third, the Cavaliers.
You know, they've been dominant thanks to their length and strength and concentration on blocking shots. They knocked a few balls practically out of the arena this season and hope to do the same here in the postseason.
Hill against Smith. Hill kicks to Miles. Fires from deep. But they get it back. Miles with another miss.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Here's Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 19 points for Kyrie Irving.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Stuckey into the lane, and it's good. Stuckey's got 6 here in this quarter.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Irving kicks to Freak. Smith on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. It's stolen by Hill. Now here's the fast break. Stuckey leading the way. Outside Hill. The pass to Hill. Dishes it to Stuckey. To the inside. Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Turner's got his first bucket in this one.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Thompson. Right through the D for the layup.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
Again, Indiana.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Kicks to Freak. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. There is Zhao, passes to Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Freak, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Freak.
You want me to close my eyes on this one, too?
And both free throws good from Freak.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Stuckey with it. There's the dish to Miles. Feeds it to Stuckey. From deep. And the miss. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup.
Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. With them gangsters, with them. Made you look.
On the court for Indiana, Paul George is out there with Ellis. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. Then there's Solomon Hill. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Pass to Dellavedova. Here's the screen. He dishes it to Freak. And the 3 off target. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the 4 in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the 4th.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And Young, here we go. Out to Stuckey. No good. Nice D from Bergeron.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense. You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Ellis. And it comes off the front of the rim. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And Shumpert kicks to Freak. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Freak's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. It's deflected.
Boy, it's been a rough day for him, Kevin. I mean, he's not the only reason they're down right now, but he's certainly one of them.
To the inside, pass to Dellavedova. Picked by Bergeron. Dellavedova dishes to Freak. Shumpert passes to Cowan, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Sasha Cowan. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Indiana also making some changes. Whittington's checked in. And Allen subbed in for Paul George. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Thank you, Cleveland!
And Indiana shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. And Young kicks to Allen. He feeds it to Whittington. Back to Allen. Pass to Young. And it's Hill penetrating. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Indiana again missing. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Cowan passes to Freak. And he connects with the jumper. Freak's got 15 points here in the second half.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Smith against Hill. It's taken away by Smith. Now Cleveland moving it up. Smith's running. And it's Dellavedova missing.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And the basket by Hill.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The feed now to Dellavedova. The rebound by Young. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He kicks it to Allen. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 6 rebounds in the game. In the corner, Smith with it. To the paint, there's Freak. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Freak's got 35.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
The pass to Miles. Shoots from the elbow. Green for 2 points.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Cavaliers shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Freak dishes to Dellavedova. Passes it to Cowan. Kicks it to Freak. Deflects the pass. Here is Miles. Dishes it to Young. Feeds it to Hill. Here's Whittington. The Cavaliers pull it in. Verejão's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Freak. Cannot hit. Good defensive work there by Young. Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Miles. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Miles has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And Verejão kicks to Dellavedova. The dish now to Freak. Smith against Hill. 4 on the clock. The drive by Smith. There's the bucket. Good.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Cleveland.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And here's Verejão. Out to the right wing. Freak passes to Cowan. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. It's Hill on the wing. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Cleveland with the ball. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Dellavedova dishes to Freak. Pass to Verejão. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
I think I was just trying my hardest to fake out through. A lot of times you can go through the motions and stuff, but if you work hard to sell a fake, you don't go to space like I was able to. You know, I can make a living in Hollywood with my acting skills. You know what I'm saying? I
Albeit grudgingly, I will admit tonight you were the master puppeteer. Kevin, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. As the NBA's leading scorer, he delivered another outstanding performance among many this season. Quite fun to watch this guy work on any night.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And that will wrap up this round one broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.